You have two options in life: stay how you are or grow and become better. There's a quote by my favorite author and scientist, Dr. Joe Dispenza. He says, the person that you are right now is a result of all of the actions that you've taken that has led up to this point. In order to have a new reality, you need a new personality. All that you've been doing so far has led you to where you are now. And if you're not happy with where you are now and you want to reinvent yourself, level up, you need to take a step back and get some new hobbies, get some new friends, get some new goals, some new visions, some new dreams. The main thing is you become a different person. And in this video, I want to talk about how you can actually do that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aisha. In today's video, I want to talk about how you can completely reinvent yourself and enter a new stage by going through an isolation phase and how to do that successfully. Becoming a brand new person does not come with doing exactly what you've been doing. It's either you say bye to the habits that you have now, which is the reason that you're in the situation you're in now, or you welcome in new ways, new habits, a new lifestyle so that you can grow into the person that you want to level up into. And with each level up phase I've ever had in my life, there's always been an isolation period. The first thing you need to do is you need to cut out all of the noise. From the moment that we wake up as humans, we are constantly being bombarded by noise. From the moment that you wake up and you look at your phone, you are looking through different social media apps. You have your emails, you have your text messages, maybe it's iMessage, WhatsApp, business WhatsApp, email, maybe multiple emails, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, all of the different apps, all of the different influencers that you follow. When you go and you watch TV or you open Netflix, you're constantly bombarded by different messaging, people that have different opinions, people that have different agendas. People are selling you on products, people are selling you on ideas, people are presenting to you propaganda based on their own personal opinion. We have forgotten to think for ourselves. We have forgotten to quiet out the noise and just think like me as a person, me, Aisha, what do I want? Not what's trending right now, what is the fashion trends right now, I want to dress like that. No, what makes me, Aisha, feel comfortable? What piece of clothing, what type of silhouette, when I put on, makes me feel the happiest without looking on the internet and seeing what is trending. Same goes for everything. Music. I know that specific artists are trending right now, but when I listen to their music, does it make me happy? Does it make me feel excited? Does it boost my mood up? Or does it just make me feel like I'm part of the trend? Am I only listening to it because everyone else seems to be? We have become like sheep. We follow trends, we follow the noise, we follow all of the things that's being thrown at us. But the thing is, we are allowing ourselves to consume. That's the problem. We are consuming more than we are being, than we are thinking, than we are creating. And this is the point that we're working on. We want to create a new life. We want to reinvent ourselves. We want to create new hobbies, new habits, a new reality. We can't do that if we're constantly consuming, because you're either doing two things in life: creating or consuming. Everything that we see from social media, YouTube, the content that we consume, the movies and TVs we watch, it's all messaging. It's all advice. It all has an undertone message. It all has an underlying message. It's all coming from the perspective of someone who you probably don't even know. You don't know what personal opinions they have. You don't know what they've gone through in life that has helped them come to the conclusion that helped them create the product that they're trying to sell to you. You might watch a show and then come out of it with the conclusion that, for example, all men are trash. Now you have this idea, and then you go on social media and you see messaging around that, and now you are tuned into that messaging without really sitting to yourself and thinking, what's my own personal opinion on things? Without having had consumed and hearing all of the noise around me that I've been hearing all day, every single day, what's my own personal opinion? What's my own personal feelings around things? There was a period in my life for 2 years where I didn't even watch TV. I didn't even own a TV. I didn't open Netflix for like 2-3 years because I didn't want to consume any movies, any shows, any propaganda, any messaging. I used that time to read books, to reinvent myself, to work on my businesses, to work on my hobbies, to work on my body, to work on myself, mentally, physically, emotionally. And I got so far. Those few years that I didn't touch TV or Netflix have pushed me so far in life that I'm forever grateful for that period. I got so much done in that little isolation period. And it's not like I went complete isolation mode. I just cut out noise from one area in life. It's not like you can wake up one day and completely cut out music, social media, TV, Netflix. So you do little by little. When it comes to like music, try not to listen to, music that makes you sad, music that, is bad propaganda, music that promotes an idea against something that you're trying to work against. So if you, for example, men are trash, if you are trying to not believe that, listening to music that constantly says that is going to help that idea. You can't work on yourself and grow if your mind is cluttered with ideas, thoughts, and that comes from outside noise. So as much as you can, try to work on cutting out outside noise, whether that is reducing the amount of TV and movies that you watch, paying really close attention to the music that you listen to, and filtering out the music that you listen to make sure that it's positive and promoting the ideas and habits that you want to subscribe to. Instead of tuning into the world's problems and constantly watching the news, focus on the problem that is you right now. Focus on you and tune into you. The hard truth that no one wants to hear is that sometimes friends hold you back. You are the combination of the 5 closest people to you. You have to distance yourself in order to find your true potential. You can't be spending all of your time with all of your friends, especially if you know so many different people. Like for me, for example, I know so many people from different areas of life. If I gave all of my time to everyone that I knew, I would have no time for myself and I would have no time to work on myself. And that's how you need to kind of reduce the amount of time that you're giving to other people and pour that back into yourself. But you also need to evaluate who is your friend. Who is in your close circle? Are they positively motivating you? Do they have, or are they living the life that you aspire to be? Are you inspired by them? You don't even know it, but your friends are impacting your life. Yes, you can say like, they live a completely different life. They're making life choices that I don't agree with, but it's okay. I completely love them and I support them, even though I personally wouldn't do it. You say that, yes. However, without you even knowing it, it's actually impacting you because it's only a matter of time before you subscribe to whatever it is that you've been trying so hard to fight against. You can love people and you can have friends without having them so close to your life and your inner circle that it gets to the point where it impacts you and where you're going in life, especially in this vulnerable stage of you trying to reinvent and trying to go through this isolation period and become a new person. This is the most vulnerable place and where you need to really evaluate the people that you're bringing in during this sensitive time, because ideally this is you time. This is everything and only anything that will positively help you get to where you want to be. And unfortunately, if the closest people to you right now, friends and family, if they're not helping you or if they're not positively bringing you towards that person that you want to be or that goal that you want to achieve, this is the time where you actually need to reduce the time that you spend with them. And this is the reality that people don't want to hear. People are going to get offended. People are going to come back to you and be like, oh, do you think you're better than us? You don't have any time for us anymore. You're too popular for us. You ignore anything that anyone has to say about you, because now people are mad that they don't have access to your energy and your time anymore. That's okay. You can go back and give them your time and energy when you really worked on yourself and you have excess. But right now, the energy that you currently have, you need to pour that back into yourself and work on where you want to be. Be stingy with your energy and your time. People are getting mad, that's fine. Let them know. If you really don't want to offend anyone, let them know. Guys, I'm going through a period right now where I really want to focus on myself. If I'm taking a step back, please don't take it personal. I'm just trying to use this extra time for myself at the moment. If someone is really mad at you for taking the time to focus on yourself and move on or level up, then that person is a hater. That is not your friend. I hate to tell it to you. No one that you should consider close, a friend, a family that's mad at you for wanting to grow in life is a friend, is a true, genuine person in your life. Because someone that truly loves you, truly cares for you, should positively push you towards you wanting better for life. If they're mad, it's because they realize that you've woken up and now you want better. They're mad that you made the confident move to actually do better. People like to stay comfortable. That's why there's a 99% of people and there's a 1% of people. Most people stay comfortable. So if people are mad at you for taking the time off, taking a step back and focusing on you, that is expected. That is natural. Because not everyone has the guts, the confidence, and take the time to actually do better. Not just want better, not just talk about better, but do better. Naturally, as you level up and you go through life with a different lens, different habits, a different mindset, You're going to outgrow some people. That's another thing that you need to accept. Who I am now today is not who the person that I was 1 year ago. That's not to say that every single year I get brand new friends and that I'm constantly isolating myself and I get new friends and I'm just constantly getting new friends. No, I'm constantly surrounding myself with positive energy that is around people that are the same mindset as me, ambitious, positive, going somewhere in life, and are on the same journey as me. If someone decides at any stage that I'm at to stay comfortable, I'm not gonna stop at the stage that they're at. I have to keep going. We can stay in contact, we can stay friends, but the amount of closeness, the amount of time and energy that I give you, that has to get limited, because now I need to focus that back into me, into consistently growing and moving forward. I'm still friends with people that I was friends with in high school. However, it's not like I'm talking to them every day. It's not like we're bouncing ideas off of each other. It's not like I can call them my best friends. However, if the time comes where I'm visiting town and I see them, I will have lunch with them. Why not? For a catch up. But they're not my best friends anymore. And that's the sad reality of growing up, and that's okay. This is really hard when it comes to family, but you actually do have to put yourself first sometimes. The topic of family is so sensitive because I am such a huge family person. I love my family to death. However, if I listen to every single thing that every single one of my family members expected of me or wanted me to do, then I would never get to where I want to be in life. I would never be happy. I would never be who I am. I would just feel really, really stuck and really sad and depressed, which is the state that a lot of people are in. They listen to their families too much, to the point where they have sacrificed their happiness and their full potential just to make other people happy. I lived with my family my whole entire life until I was maybe 21 years old. My family is so dear to me. However, when I realized that I was living in my comfort zone, and a huge part of that is because of where I lived, the city that I was in, the people that I was exposed to, the mindset of the city that I was in, I realized that it was important for me to get up and go. But with that meant leaving my family and living with my family. Of course, that was the hardest decision I've ever had to make with my life. However, I don't regret it, and it's made me who I am today. I would not be able to be where I am now, have done the things that I've done in my life, and have grown this much, this young, had I not gotten out of the city that I was living in, which of course meant leaving my family. I just knew I couldn't do it. I needed to be in a city with an entrepreneurial mindset, a city with weather that made me happy, a city with like-minded individuals, a city with young, fresh energy, positive, high vibration. People that take fitness serious, they take their health serious, they take entrepreneurship, they take goals. No dream is too big. That's exactly why I moved to Miami. That's exactly why now I moved to Dubai and I live in Dubai now. Instead of complaining about the city that I was in and the people of my environment, I decided to just get up and go and be in the room of the people that I wanted to be in. And with every stage that you're in life, think of yourself as if you're in a room, right? And every room has a ceiling. Once you've reached that ceiling, once you've plateaued, you feel like you can't grow anymore, you can't complain about you hitting that ceiling. You have to get out of the room and find a room with a higher ceiling, with better decor, with a better view. You need to go through a self-audit. This is going to take time, and this is going to be so hard. You're going to realize things about yourself that you have never wanted to face before. You are going to come to terms with things that you have probably been ignoring for a long time. You are going to come face to face with reality and have to face the truth about yourself, about what you've been doing, about the full reason of where you are at now and why you can't get to where you are now, and now come up with a plan on how to get to where you want to. Now you've cut out the noise. You have stopped hanging out with the wrong people. You've removed bad energy. You've changed your environment. You've reduced the noise in your life. It's quiet now. It's more quiet. You have more time for yourself. This is the time where you need to reprogram yourself. There's this book that I really love by Dr. Joe Dispenza, my favorite author and scientist, called Breaking the Habit of Being You. And in this book, he says that us as humans, we are just like computers. We're like robots. Since we're young, we're constantly doing the same things. We're hearing the same things. We're eating the same foods. We're living the same day after day. And we create habits and we create subconscious habits and mindsets that has caused us to become the person that we are today. In order to become a new person, to have a new life, to attract new things, you need to create reprogram yourself. You need to remove the software that you have built up so far and basically implement new code. You need to recode yourself. That's why it's important to remove the noise and now reprogram yourself. Here's an example of reprogramming myself. I stopped listening to certain genres of music and certain types of music a long time ago. It's been years since I've listened to sad music or have had like a sad music playlist. Why? Because music has such a huge effect on you. There's a reason why music is actually a sin in most religions, because it is reprogramming your mind to think of a certain emotion, to have certain feelings when you're listening to it. And the lyrics, you're listening to lyrics and you're believing these lyrics, and your emotions, your heart, your mind, your body is reacting to these emotions. We react when we listen to music, especially if it's sad, if it's bad, if it's vulgar. That's why it's really important to also be cautious of the music you're listening to when you're trying to level up. Are you programming yourself to believe in certain messaging? Or can you remove that and try to focus on positive messaging that helps you get to where you want to be? Program yourself to listen to things that are happening, that are positive, that are bringing you towards where you want to be. People made fun of me for not listening to certain types of music or judging certain types of music, but this is not about what other people think or believe. This is about me and the stage that I'm at in life right now and what I need to really be picky about, because now in my isolation period, I need to focus on me in order to become a new Aisha. Now that you're in your self-audit phase, you need to get so real with yourself. You are gonna hurt your feelings, you're gonna cry, but it's okay. Whether it's on a laptop or in a Notion or a digital diary or a physical diary, get your pen and paper. This is gonna be your best friend. Write and write and write. Write about what are the things you're not happy about right now in different categories, okay? Physically, emotionally, financially, romantically, everything that you're having a problem with in life, write down the different categories and start writing underneath it, what are the things that you do not like about yourself right now? Then on another book or another page or another section, in the same categories, write out what exactly it is that you want. What are the things that you want to achieve? The dream version of you, what does she have and what does that look like? In each category, what does that dream version of yourself have? And then write the disconnect. Why are you not getting there? If you're overweight and your dream person is 30 pounds down, what is the disconnect? Why haven't you already lost that 30 pounds? Is it because you have a sweet snack at the end of every meal? Is it because you don't work out? You can even have ChatGPT be your best friend in this moment. If you're having a hard time, you can also get with a therapist. ChatGPT, just start writing and asking questions, ask it to analyze, but you really have to be so honest with yourself right here. If you have people in your life that are willing to give you advice or an audit on yourself, selfless, right? Keyword is selfless audit without putting their own bias on it, I would highly recommend that. For example, my sister is the most unbiased person on planet Earth. She will never take a side, even if it's family. Like, she won't take my side just because she's my sister. She will only take the side that's right or the side that aligns with her values. So I know that if I ask my sister to tell me, what am I doing wrong? Or why am I not getting to where I am now? Or ask her for an outlook on me, something maybe I'm not noticing about myself, I know 100% that she will tell me exactly what it is, and she won't tell me what I need to hear. She will give me the raw, honest truth. And that raw, honest truth helps me get to analyze what am I doing wrong in order to work on the things so I can get to where I want to be. You need to get people like that in your life. These are the true, genuine people that actually love you and want you to be at your best no matter what. They are not afraid to hurt your feelings, because what matters to them most is your growth, your happiness, your success. Not your monetary feelings of being upset at their words right now. No, your long-term success. Build new routines. There's a book that I really love that will really help you in this stage called Atomic Habits. If you have a hard time implementing new habits, this book really breaks it down how you can easily implement habits and routines so that you can achieve that habit and successfully keep it up so that you can implement that into your new phase and into your new level up. You have to get into the habit of doing the things that your dream person would do. If your dream version is hot and healthy, what does someone hot and healthy do? They walk a lot, they work out a lot, they are not eating so much sugar, they're consuming different things. Pick up the routines and habits of that dream version of yourself. She's a successful YouTuber, go and drop that YouTube video. She's a TikToker, go and post that TikTok video. She a makeup artist, go and start doing makeup. The dream version of you live in a different city, move there. It's not hard, just do it. Little by little, you will get to where you want to be and become the person that you are just by acting and doing the habits and routines that that ideal person does. You need to implement a morning routine, a night routine, a life routine. But out of the three, really work on your morning routine. Your morning routine is so important. The first 30 minutes to an hour of the day is so important psychologically for you as a human, because that's really the moment where it can make or break your day. If you wake up in a bad mood, you're already saying like, I hate, I'm so negative. Today's such a bad day. You're gonna have a bad day and you're gonna attract bad things. You're gonna notice yourself getting into accidents, making so many mistakes, having such a sour mood, bad interactions. However, when you wake up and you say, today's gonna be a great day, you have this positive, uplifting energy, no matter what happens throughout the day, you're gonna notice that your day is gonna still be amazing. You're gonna still have a beautiful day. So really work on nailing that morning routine. When you're ready to shed that old skin and get into this new elevated version of yourself and re-enter society and get out of that isolation phases, here's what you're gonna do. You've removed yourself from old habits, old rooms. Now you're gonna enter a new season of life. You're going to listen to different music. You're going to networking events. You're going to enter new circles. You're going to join new clubs. You're going to sign up for a gym or go to a different gym. You're going to start investing in things and people that pour it back into you and help you get to where you want to be. This is the phase where people are going to start to tell you, oh, you've changed. You're not the old you anymore. What happened? You think you're too good for us. You're too bougie. You need a red carpet so that you can hang out with us and see us. I've heard it all. Ignore it. Get so good at ignoring, because that's how you got to level up in the first place, by ignoring and removing the noise and focusing on you. Continue to do that. No matter what people try to throw at you, still have a tunnel vision on your goal, your dream life, that dream version of you, and what you want to achieve, and still walk down that road. It may take some time to make friends in this new stage of life, especially if you move to a different city. It may take time to get clients if you started a new business, or see results in the gym if you've just now started working out. But don't give up on the goal. Don't ever give up. Just know, as long as you're taking the steps, you're implementing new habits, and you're doing every single thing in this video, only natural next step is that new level up version of you. Try your best not to rebound back to how you were, to start thinking how you used to start having the bad habits that you used to. Stick with the system, be patient, be proactive, and stay confident. I also want to leave you with another quote that might help you throughout this process, and that is, when you become so in love with yourself and you become your own best friend, there's no such thing as being alone. Don't ever think that this isolation period is about being lonely and that you have no one else in this world and that it's just you against the world. That's not the case at all. It's just a phase for you to pour 100% of your energy and your time back into you so that you can enter this new phase. And I really hope that you have a good luck with that, and that this video helped you. If you did and you liked it, please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.